Here, I will explore how to clean a diamond ring and jewelry, as well as share some tips that will keep your diamonds gleaming for longer. Therefore, whether it is your engagement ring or a treasured family heirloom that needs a bit of love, with the help of this guide you will have it sparkling again in no time. Diamond cleaning for beginners. Amongst a diamond's greatest qualities is its incredible durability. With the right care, a diamond will bring decades of enjoyment before becoming a treasured keepsake to be passed down from generation to generation, all whilst maintaining its beauty and brilliance. But because they are so hardy, we sometimes forget to give them the care and cleaning they need. It might surprise you to know that everyday items, rather than the passing of time, most commonly cause the dulling of a diamond, as some people believe. The main culprits are makeup and skincare products, such as hairsprays and hand creams, which build up into a film of grease. In turn, this attracts dust and debris, which blocks the light and stops the diamond from sparkling. Therefore, the easiest way to keep your diamonds looking dazzling for longer is simply to put jewelry on after you have applied makeup or beauty products. It is also best to avoid touching your diamonds, as tempting as it might be, as the natural grease and oil from our skin can also dull their appearance. Diamonds, and the metal they are set in, can also become scratched, scuffed, or damaged by abrasive materials such as scourers, and harsh chemicals such as bleach and chlorine. Therefore, it is always best to remove diamond jeweler when using household cleaning items. For this reason, you should also steer clear of harsh products when cleaning your diamond jewelry, and, whilst it is an effective method for cleaning some metals, don't use bicarb or baking soda as a cleaning method for diamonds. When it comes to cleaning, the first thing to do is to check the settings and claws for any signs of damage or loose stones. If your jewelry came with any cleaning instructions or advice, check these before starting, as some instructions can vary. To be extra safe, I always
Very.
recommend cleaning any piece of jewelry in a small bowl. If you do have to clean it over a sink, then ensure the plug is in, just in case any small parts become loose. How to clean diamond jewelry. We are often asked for tips on how to clean diamond jewelry, and the most important thing to remember is that little and often is the best way to keep your diamonds sparkling. For jewelry that you wear regularly, giving them a quick wipe with specialist jewelry wipe or diamond cleaning cloth, ideally at the end of the day but at least once a week, is a good routine to have. When cleaning your diamond jewelry, it is also important to remember to be gentle, especially with a delicate item like a fine pendant or a tennis bracelet. When it comes to how to clean diamond earrings, they will likely need a more thorough wash than other items. This is because diamond earrings are not only exposed to more hair and beauty products, so an increased buildup of grime is normal, but also, they can also host some bacteria, so regular cleaning is recommended. Cleaning diamond earrings and diamond jewelry is a straightforward process that can be easily done at home. Start by adding washing up liquid to water that is warm but nowhere near boiling, and leave to soak for around 30 minutes for necklaces and bracelets and around 45 minutes for earrings. Next, use a soft brush to remove stubborn marks, and, if cleaning earrings, be sure to give the earring back a thorough clean. Then, with the plug in place, carefully rinse under gently running water before drying with a lint-free or microfiber cloth. The sparkle of your diamond jewelry should now be restored. How to clean diamond rings. The process of cleaning a diamond ring is similar to that of cleaning other diamond jewelry. And whilst a gentle wipe with a jewelry cleaning cloth is great for giving the diamonds back their sparkle, a more thorough clean is recommended from time to time. Start by pouring some water that is warm, but nowhere near boiling, into a small bowl. Then, add a generous squirt of washing up liquid and simply soak the ring in the warm soapy water for around 30 minutes, not forgetting to put the plug in the sink if that is where you are working. If you notice a stubborn buildup of grime, you can use a very soft toothbrush, such as one designed for young children, to get into any places that are hard to reach. Pay particular attention to the stone setting, as this is an area where debris is likely to accumulate. Once the ring is free from any obvious dirt, put in the sink plug and rinse the ring under running water to remove any lingering soap. Finally, using a soft lint-free cloth, carefully dry your ring. It is best to avoid using items like paper towels, as some can be abrasive. Your ring should now be back to its sparkling best. To keep it looking in tip-top condition and to avoid any major buildup of dust or dirt, it is a good idea to undertake this cleaning regularly. Professional diamond cleaning services. Regularly cleaning your diamond jewelry at home is a great way to keep it looking its best. However, it is certainly also worth considering the occasional professional clean, particularly for jewelry that you wear every day, such as a diamond engagement ring or wedding band, or for items that need some additional TLC. 10. Expert tips on how to store diamond jewelry. Not so long ago in this forum, we discussed the best ways to clean your diamond jewelry. Now I am going to chat about an issue, which is closely related, but does involve additional specific information and advice. This time around, I share with you my 10 expert tips on how to store diamond jewelry. You are welcome. What are your most precious possessions? Just as you should make it your first concern to look after your own physical and mental health, it should be a high priority to care properly for your most beloved possessions. Many folks don't, which is why we thought we would offer some specialist advice. Please read on to learn more, in our 10 expert tips on how to store diamond jewelry. Tip 1. Think inside the box. Okay, this is an oldie but a goodie, keep it in the box it came in. If your diamond engagement ring and wedding ring came in boxes, keep them. Most decent jewelers will have good quality boxes which are designed to hold rings and other jewelry. In some cases, boxes are custom made for individual items of jewelry. These little, or not so little, boxes have special notches and grooves to keep the jewelry secured and stabilized. They are lined with soft material and have a strong seal. Storing your rings and necklaces and earrings and bracelets in the boxes that came in is ideal. But it's just not as simple as that. We hear you sigh. Some of your jewelry didn't come in a box. You inherited it, or bought it at an auction. You tried to keep all the box your purchases came in, but some got lost somehow, the boxes, not the jewelry. You kept your favorite ring in a box, which you used most days, and the constant opening and closing caused it to eventually become damaged and then it broke. Or, I can keep the boxes from everything I buy, or my home would look like a cardboard warehouse and there'd be no room to move. Okay, we get it, even with best intentions, keeping the original box doesn't always work out, for various reasons. But don't worry, there are other excellent ways to store your specials. Let's get down to basics then. Original box or whatever, these are the crucial elements for decent diamond ring storage. Tip 2. High and dry. Ideally in a small box, but critically your diamond ring needs to be stored in an enclosed space which is totally dry. It must be out of the sunlight, air, humidity, and other airborne troublemakers. Not only is this a safe way to keep the diamond protected, but importantly it prevents the metal from becoming tarnished, which is basically a sign that the atoms in the metal are breaking down or oxidizing. That sounds worse than It is when you say it like that. Tarnishing can be cleaned up without too much of a problem, but you want to avoid letting it happen. Most of all, don't leave jewelry in a place where it's going to cop full sun, like a windowsill or on furniture next to a window. In the long run this could discolor the metal. Tip 3. Softly, softly. Diamonds, and all precious gems, can get scratched and damaged. Even though diamonds are amongst the hardest materials on the planet, they are still susceptible to scratching. Scratching can occur if they get knocked or scraped by another object when you are wearing them. Also, jewelry can get scratched by other jewelry if they rough and tumble together. Obviously, you want to avoid damaging your jewelry when you re-wearing it, but occasionally accidents will happen. This is understandable. However, allowing your jewelry to pitch around together and scratch each other where it is stored, that's just not looking after it properly. The best thing you can do to prevent diamond jewelry from being scratched or damaged otherwise, is to keep it in a soft spot. Even when in their own box, for the ultimate protection, keep the ring in a little soft bag as well in there. Or, if you re-keeping jewelry together in a larger box or case, you should individually wrap each item in separate soft cloths. These might be velour or velvet or cashmere or other lovely soft fabrics. You can buy different sized soft cloths and little bags. They usually come in rich dark colors so you can see your gleaming jewelry in stunning contrast when you unwrap them. Tip 4. Compartmentalize. If you like keeping jewelry together in a larger case, then get one which has lots of little compartments. All the little spaces should be lined with a nice soft material. Better still is to wrap each different piece where it sits in its own pigeonhole. The cloth will tend to keep the item from moving around as well, which is what you want, especially if you are moving the box or case around or traveling with it. Tip 5. Before bedtime. Before you put your diamond jewelry away in its nice cozy wee home, be sure to give it a bit of a rub and a quick check. Were you just in the bathroom perhaps? You want to make sure there's no moisture or cosmetic product on your ring or necklace when you put it to bed. This is a really good habit to get into, as well. A quick daily buff is a good way to keep your treasured pieces looking their best for longer, before they need proper cleaning. Tip 6. Keep clean with clean. If you are storing an assortment of jewelry together, you want every piece in there to be clean and tidy. Did you know that if there is a grubby old item in there, maybe costume jewelry or a corroding copper necklace you got from an op shop years ago, the smell and even the yucky molecules can infect the whole case and transfer to the other items. Also, every now and again, you should check the condition of the jewelry box/case. Is it clean throughout? Or are there bits of grit, sand, or dirt in there? If so, you need to take everything out and give it a thorough vacuum. Tip 7. Diamonds are different to other gemstones. As mentioned above, diamonds are super hard. They rank at 10 on the scale of hardness, called the Mohs scale. Now, whilst this a big part of the reason why people are obsessed with diamonds, their durability and eternal nature, it can also be a problem for the diamond's cousins, ruby, sapphire, emerald, etc. They are not as tough as diamonds. So, if you keep them all alongside each other, it is possible that the diamond could scratch the others. Therefore, better to keep your gemstones all separately. Don't pile them up together, please. Tip 8. Safety first. Keeping your jewelry in a safe is a good idea. This is the best way to stop jewelry from being stolen, of course. In addition, it is nicely shielded from sun and air and humidity. But pieces should not simply be dumped unprotected in a big old steel safe. No thank you. You need to either store the jewelry in a soft, lined case within the safe, or get a safe which has an insert which is designed for storing jewelry. Make sure your valuable jewelry is properly insured. If you are not sure, ask your jeweler about insurance. They should be happy to assist you in this matter. Tip 9. Numerous necklaces. Okay, this is not about diamond rings, but just a tip free. Do you have dozens of fun necklaces, which you have collected from when you were a youngster, or on holidays, or which were friendly gifts? They can be a headache to store. What you do not want is a big tangled mess of them. This looks terrible, is an irresponsible way to care for them and is likely to cause breakages. We suggest hanging them on hooks. There are few ways you could do this. Many jewelry cabinets or armoires will have hooks on the sides for this purpose. Also, you can buy different sorts of stands. Make sure you get a larger stand, don't skimp on this. You need to have your necklaces hanging vertically, without kinks or knots. Tip 10. On the road. When you take jewelry traveling, you need to think extra carefully about how you restoring it. Firstly, it is a good idea to photograph the pieces you are taking before you pack. This way, if there is, God forbid, any problem, you can show the insurance company exactly what you were carrying. Your suitcases can get knocked around big time, so the jewelry needs to be packed thoughtfully into a small case. Fill it out with soft cloths or whatever works, so that the items are not rattling around in there. You want them to move as little as possible. Put this carry case in the middle of the suitcase, surrounded by clothes. Use the safe in your hotel room, when you arrive at your destination. Thanks for watching. In addition, I am coming soon by other minerals.